Hi everyone, I'm Chef Ann Nolan, the culinary training chef with KitchenAid. And today I'm here to show you our new KitchenAid Smart Oven Plus with powered attachments. We think of our KitchenAid mixer and all the attachments that go to that. Well, we decided why not add this into our ovens. The three attachments we have are we have a steamer, we've got the baking stone attachment, and also the grill, so you can even grill inside. So today, I'm going to do a recipe using the steamer, and we're gonna make chocolate creme brulee. But first off, let's talk about this. This is your base pan, and this will always be used to power all the attachments that go on here. This is the element that heats up, and when I flip this over, do you see the feet on the bottom? These fit directly onto the glide rack in the oven. So let's put this in there and I'll show you how it works. So if I open up the oven and I'm going to pull the bottom rack out, and when that's pulled out, I'm going to put in the base pan. And then this is the steamer pan. So I'm gonna take the lid off. And this is a perforated pan with the handles, which is great because it's really easy to transfer food in and out of the oven. This is the reservoir, the water reservoir pan, and this is going to go on top. And then I'm going to fill it with 2 cups of water. So now I'll be all ready to go. I'll shut this, and then we'll get started making the recipe. What I have here, I have milk, I've got sugar, eggs. I'm going to melt these chocolate chips, but first thing I want to do is scald the milk. Now what I'm doing is I want my milk to get heated up, not boiling, but so that there's little tiny bubbles around the edge of the pan. When I add it to the rest of the ingredients, it also helps intensify the flavor. All right, you see how those little bubbles are starting on the side? So that's ready to go. Now, I want to melt the chocolate chips, and I'm going to do that in the microwave. So I do it for 30 seconds, check it, stir it. I'll cook it for another 30 seconds, and at that point, after a minute, it already may be melted. But if not, just do it another 30 seconds. And as soon as when you're stirring it, it's nice and smooth, it's ready to go. The next thing I want to do is crack the eggs. See how all the white came out, and now I just have my yolk. All right. And by the way, you can freeze egg whites, so you can use those at a later time for any other recipe that you may have. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the sugar. When you add sugar, you don't wanna pour it on top of the egg yolk. There's a chemical reaction that happens, and you get those really bright orange little flecks. So very quickly, whisk it all together, okay? That saves you from getting those little flecks. This looks good, all right? So the next thing I'm going to do is add the chocolate. You want to make sure that that chocolate is not too hot, because what happens if I put something hot on an egg yolk? You're right, it's going to scramble. I'm going to whisk this in, and this is something that we call tempering. So I'm just going to add the rest of this chocolate, and it smells delicious. Save the bowl for anybody so that they can have a little taste of it. All right, see how nice that looks? Now I'm going to add this scalded milk. Again, I'm going to add a little bit at a time because I don't want the eggs to curdle, because then it's not going to be smooth and silky at the end result. So now I'm ready just to pour it all in. All right, I have this nice and mixed up, and the last thing I'm going to add is my vanilla bean paste. I never really measure out vanilla because I love it so much. So I'm going to mix this in here. So let's transfer this, and I'm going to pour this in my pitcher. So I'm going to pour this in here. You don't want to overfill it. I'm keeping it about 1/2 inch from the top of the ramekin. I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna bring this rack back out, and then, do you see how nice these handles are? So we're gonna put this in to the water reservoir pan, set that on top. Now I'm gonna push this in. There are recipes that are already programmed into the oven. There's 3 for each attachment. So let's go to the home screen. You can manually enter the time and temperatures of your recipes for baking, roasting, and broiling, or for any of the powered attachments. I'm using the recipe guide mode. I'm going to choose the creme brulee. I'm going to go with the instructions. It walks you through every single step that I took. And now all I'm going to do is start it. The oven's just alerted me that the creme brulee is finished. So I'm gonna pull this out. I'll take the lid off. I'm just gonna set this over here. And then I'll take this whole pan and I'm just gonna transfer it onto the trivet. And I'm going to transfer all the creme brulee onto the platter. I want these to just cool down, and then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator. But what I want is for them to chill for at least 2 hours. All right, so the creme brulee is ready. It's been chilled, and now I'm going to brulee it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the sugar and I'll bring it right up on top here, and I'm just gonna lightly put a layer of the sugar on top. So once I get that all on, I'm gonna turn on my torch. All right. And then we'll start bruleeing. So I'm just gonna move a little slowly, just so you see how that's getting that nice amber color. Now I'll move to the next one. Oh, that smells good. I love that smell. See how nice that's bruleeing? And our last one, oh, that looks gorgeous. All right. So now that I have my creme brulee bruleed, I'm going to garnish it with some fresh raspberries. I like raspberries because it goes well with chocolate, but you can use blueberries, you can use strawberries, whatever you like. The steamer is so nice because it replaces a water bath. I can also do a bunch of vegetables in here. I can do a whole meal, so you can take things to a whole new level with this. If you want this recipe, please download the Yummly app. That's where you'll find it. All right, this chocolate creme brulee is calling my name, so I'm gonna try it. See how it turned out. Oh boy. Delicious. You're gonna love this recipe.